Hi everyone, it's Cal. Today I just wanted to pop on and talk about the three types of understanding that we have. Um, Number one is education. We get education. That's this form down here. The next form, which is better, is empirical. And that's sort of the knowledge that you get, maybe at home with your family or out in the real world doing things. The real world. That's kind of funny, right? Um, so empirical is number two. And then comes, and you get a lot of understanding from empirical knowledge. You can recognize certain types of people, and you recognize things about people that give you a lot of insight to what's going on in either their life or situations that you're involved in with them. And life teaches you. The type of knowing that we're all moving into is the knowing. And this is where the fool on the journey who masters the journey becomes the sage. The knowing is the ultimate, and that's where we're all headed there. And when you do the Kundalini, your connection is hardwired. So the knowing is part of you. And you can have the knowing working in your life, but when you do the hardwire, the Kundalini, the knowing is paramount. It is everything, and it it outweighs any type of information that faces you because this knowing is connected to everything. So those are the three types of knowing. And the way to get to the Kundalini is through health practices. The Kundalini is an uninterrupted flow of energy. But this uninterrupted flow of energy can happen, how do I say this, in pieces. Okay, so you can secure your root chakra, or you can secure your throat chakra. And then when they're all totally aligned, then boom, there comes the uninterrupted flow of energy that connects you in a super intense way. Once all these chakras, these spinning wheels, these parts of your being have been aligned and are ready to go, then you get the full enchilada, the flow of uninterrupted flow of energy that is going to really hardwire you. And I think I'm going to do a video, and just so you can hear the sound of what the Kundalini really sounds like. I have to search around and find it. Yes, it's a hissing and a snake, but it's a very particular type. I think it is some type of rattlesnake, but it's been years since I looked into it. And I did find it, but I didn't save it. I was I'm very detailed oriented. However, I never thought I would be sharing all this with you, or I would have saved everything. So I will look into that, and I will do a video on what the Kundalini sounds like at some point when I find it. So I want you to know, the more body work you do, the more you're moving towards through these three types, which are happening at all levels of your being. It's not like you're just experiencing one type of learning. We're learning in all different ways all the time. And the higher and higher our learning becomes, and the more cultivated our understanding becomes about emotions and how they fluctuate and what brings them on and how to keep them at bay and how to control them, then the more we are able to come to deeper understandings in awareness. And the more we cultivate our being, the more we flesh out our organs and our bodies, and the more we get in alignment with nature. And when we do get in alignment with nature, everything inside of us becomes absolutely sweet. You know, armpit smell is actually sweet, and so is every other thing oozing out of your body, because you become like nature. You're fully aligned, fully aligned. So, that's a little bit about the three types of learning. And so, and the reason why I wanted to show you those three types, or at least talk about them, of course, is the one you trust the most is the knowing. Now, the mind can go around and around in circles, and just remember, your mind is about, let's say it's about 5% of of everything. And this other, the body, the somatic part of you is about 95%, let's say. Now, it doesn't mean your mind's not important. Your mind's vitally important, but the truth is hidden within the body. And the more and more you get aligned, the more you get aligned to that deep knowing. And then when you connect to that deep knowing, it's always there. So if you go back to any old habits after Kundalini, and you're you know, disparaging about something or complaining in your mind about something, the truth is always there to set you straight and show you how far you still have to go. So I wanted to share this on the three types of knowing, which are happening all the time, and how the king, or I should say really the queen, because it's the divine mother, the queen of knowing is just the pure essence of knowing that just flows into your being. There's the father aspect of that too. The emotion always comes first. The emotion of the knowledge always comes first, and then the mind is translating that. When you do the Kundalini, the words will come clear. Everything will become so, so clear. And yeah, so do get aligned and meditate, and exercise is vital. And I am going to do a video about that, because exercise, weight training, the more fit you get your body, the clearer the stream, the flow is flowing through you. Yeah, but without making this video too long, I just want to point out the three types of consciousness that is cultivating us and bringing us into alignment, and how they're very interconnected with one another. But remember, you always want to trust that knowing. And with having said that, I hope you all have a fantastic day. Goodbye for now.